Hello, Cancer. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot, and this is your weekly intuitive tarot reading for the week of April 5th through the 11th. Thank you so much for joining me today, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. And please subscribe, hit that like button, and join me daily for my quick glance daily readings. Now keep in mind, these are general readings and will not resonate with everyone. You can obtain a private reading by clicking the link to my website below. And also be sure to watch your rising sign and moon sign, which might resonate with you more for this particular week. Now, I am working with the Ostara tarot deck this week, so let's get started. And your first card, Cancer, the Six of Cups. Next, the Knight of Coins or Pentacles. And the Nine of Swords. Now your Shaman's Dream Oracle deck card, this is for direction. Horned Cactus. Very interesting. Resourcefulness. And your crystal for the week, Cancer, Carnelian. Okay, Cancer. So at first glance here, your cards are indicating that you have many different ways of coping with your everyday struggles. You have the stamina and perseverance to just keep going no matter what, Cancer. This is through your experience, resourcefulness, your mental energies. You persevere, Cancer. Now, your first card here is the Six of Cups. And what is pictured here on the card in this deck is six figures standing round holding cups. They're standing round a whale that is surfacing from the water and the opening in the floor. This represents your inner child and what you can dream up. Having a different perspective on things. This sees you through the challenging times, Cancer. The wonder of a child is a very powerful tool to reflect on, seeing things through a child's eye. And when the Six of Cups shows up, it can represent reflecting on experiences from your past, possibly tuning into your inner child for possible guidance if something is troubling you. But what is pictured here on this card is kindness, finding a way to make things better. So it can be reminding you to show a little kindness today. Random acts of kindness for a perfect stranger. Something simple as, let's say, holding a door open for a mother who's juggling two toddlers. Possibly letting someone go ahead of you at the grocery store since they have fewer items. This is a card and energy of being authentic, showing kindness towards others. It can be reminiscing of times past and a fresh perspective on things. Now, this is Scorpio's card, passionate, strong-willed, persevering. This card's ruled by the sun, which is associated with your character, your identity, and your personal drives. And the number 6 energy of this card represents compassion and generosity, taking care of your everyday needs. 6 is the number of your third eye chakra, which is how you perceive things and your intuition. Your strength here, Cancer, is your compassion. Your next card, Cancer, is the Knight of Coins or Pentacles, which is an energy of being loyal, hardworking. You pay attention to every detail, Cancer, and often you take your time. This is a more slow-moving but very dependable energy, very long-lasting. Now, the Knight of Pentacles can be indicating that you have the opportunity for more steady money coming in through your hard work, Cancer. This can be in the form of a bonus or commission, possibly a new position and receiving a raise. Therefore, you are securing more steady money coming in. The Knight of Pentacles is about determination and securing stability. So for some Cancer individuals, this can be an indication of steady employment, especially if you've been out of work for some time. Now, as we look at the card here, the bear and individual are on a long journey. This is endurance, maybe an uphill battle, but they continue. They do not give up. Your strength here is your endurance, Cancer. Next, we have the Nine of Swords, which can be stress, worry, guilt. The card in this deck is showing a panther retreats into a tree, escaping a mob with shining blades below. Now, the Nine of Swords can be reviewing things over and over again, keeping you up at night. Each blade or sword could represent those thoughts. But as the panther retreats, so do you, Cancer. You might retreat to connect to your higher self for answers, and only to find out that a good night's sleep will give way to a fresh perspective in the light of day. Some decisions need to wait, and you realize this, Cancer. So the Nine of Swords are your mental energies working for you, Cancer, not against you. This is Gemini's card, independent, free, adaptable, ruled by the planet Mars, which is the planet of taking action, being assertive, having strong willpower. And the number 9 energy is one of review, and that is what this card represents, Cancer. You retreat, think about things, get a good night's sleep, and have a fresh perspective in the morning. Your strength here, Cancer, is your mental energies to be able to think things through. Now, your numerology here for your tarot cards is number 16, which reduces down to 7. 7 represents forces that you have to deal with in life on a daily basis, Cancer, which you have no control over, which in turn you call upon your deepest inner resources in order to overcome challenges. And that's what each of your cards in this reading are indicating, your different resources that you use, Cancer, to get through the tough times. Now, your Shaman's Dream Oracle card for your direction for the week is Horned Cactus. Very unusual card, but the message is clear. This card's all about your resilience. This is an indication that during certain times in your life, you might have felt like giving up. You might have been frustrated, resentful, possibly for what's happened or for what hasn't happened for you yet. However, this is all a matter of perception, as the horned cactus thrives in the barren desert scape, offering you the gift of water when all appears to be dry. So if you look here at its body, you see the natural thorns that protect it from predators and elements. What you don't see are the deep roots that extend far into the earth, filling it with a continuous flow of water. This succulent is a symbol of resilience and resourcefulness of your needs being met, in spite of appearances to the contrary. It's a reminder of your courage and your wisdom needed to dig deep below the less than friendly surface that hides a very rich underground world. This is indicating, Cancer, that you should acknowledge your inner strength and continue to be as the cactus, resilient and resourceful. Now, your angels and guides have chosen the Carnelian crystal for your week ahead, as it gives you energy, self-confidence. It encourages you to think clearly about what you want to accomplish in your life and to focus on what you would like to achieve, Cancer. The carnelian crystal is associated with your root and sacral chakras. This is your base, your foundation, your core being, Cancer, as well as your sacral chakra, which is where your feelings and emotions reside. These two things are necessary to start off on solid ground. So the carnelian crystal is indicating to let your light shine brightly. Meditating with this crystal will boost your self-confidence, help you to remain positive. This card is indicating to reawaken your inner creativity. Dare to dream, Cancer. Think outside the box and perhaps go somewhere you've never been before or do something out of the ordinary. Now, your summary here for the week ahead, Cancer, is that all your cards here are all indicating what makes you the Cancer individual that you are. A very different reading this week for you, Cancer, very complimentary. And maybe for some Cancer individuals, you needed to hear this information. You start out with the Six of Cups, which is the card of nostalgia, a card of reminiscing your past, possibly reviewing experiences, the knowledge that you've learned. It's also a card of kindness and compassion, and an indication of going out and showing that kindness to others through a possible random act of kindness, as we call it. Your strength, Cancer, is compassion. Your next card is the Knight of Coins or Pentacles. This is a card indicating loyalty, hardworking, dependable, very persevering. That can be an indication of possibly a new situation, one in which you have some new steady income coming in, possibly through investments, maybe a new job, a new position, getting a bonus, a commission, or a raise. This is all obtained because of your hard work, your attention to detail. Your strength here, Cancer, is your endurance. And you have the Nine of Swords, which is a card which can indicate stress and worry. And yes, the card shows the panther retreating away from the mob with the swords. You have learned, Cancer, how to control your mental energies, knowing that a good night's sleep will present things in a different light in the morning, so decisions can wait till then. So you retreat and review. So your strength here, Cancer, is your ability to think things through. Now, your Shaman directional card is Horned Cactus, which indicates resourcefulness. As no matter what, during the ups and downs in life, you might feel like giving up, being frustrated, resentful, that maybe success hasn't come your way yet. But you understand, Cancer, it's all about perception. And this card is reminding you to acknowledge the inner strength that you possess, Cancer. So it's indicating to be as the cactus, resilient and resourceful, as most of the time your needs are met in spite of appearances to the contrary. Your strength is how resourcefulness and resilient you are to be adaptable to life's ups and downs. And your angels and guides are suggesting the carnelian crystal this week to give you energy and self-confidence, add some spice and passion to your life. It's also encouraging you to think clearly about what you want to accomplish in your life and to focus on what you would like to achieve. Think about what you need to do to make that happen, Cancer, and then take the first step towards one of your goals. Meditate with the carnelian crystal, as this will remind you of how self-confident you actually are. And if there are times where you need some self-confidence, the carnelian crystal can give you a boost. So, a very unusual reading, Cancer, with the Six of Cups indicating your strength is compassion, with the Knight of Coins indicating your strength is endurance, with the Nine of Swords indicating your strong mental energies to think things through, with the Horned Cactus card indicating how resilient and resourceful you are, And your angels and guides are suggesting the carnelian crystal this week to restore the self confidence that maybe some Cancer individuals need this week. Your reading here is reminding you, Cancer, of the wonderful qualities that you possess that make you the wonderful and strong person that you are. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please subscribe and help support my channel if you haven't already. And for a private reading with me, click on my website link below. Love and abundance to my Cancer family.